Live video. Live video. Hello, Walnut Tree. Is that gonna bother me? Yes. Hello, Walnut Tree. It's me, Laz here. It's Monday in New Zealand, so happy Monday if you're in New Zealand. Happy Sunday if you're somewhere else. I just wanted to give you another update post-weekend on the Weltschmerz saga that continues. I feel like I have, over the weekend, I came to a place where I could put some tangible things in place that have kind of started the, simmering in the shit, and it's starting to smell bad, so just starting to sort of lift a foot or two out of it. And I'm not like even halfway up the ladder of my little pit of despair, but I have got a foot and a hand on the ladder from the things that I have been hey Becca, from the things that I kind of like implemented over the weekend. So I just thought I'd come on with my voice. I've done a couple of posts, but I think it's really imperative for me to come on with my voice and share with voice too. So might be a bit repetitive from the posts, but I just wanted to be express from my voice. So a couple of the things that I did this weekend, namely were I do drunk painting sometimes. It comes around, I have little phases. It'll be like a little bit of, every once a year I'll like start it, but I have a never-ending painting that I start and I stop and I start and I start and I start. And I did that. I had been feeling like, I think I want to do some painting again, but because I'd moved and all my stuff was in weird spots, I was like, no, I can't be bothered setting it up. And then the other night I had a couple drinks and I just set it up. And why I think the drunk part is integral to my little painting. I'm sure you can do it without having a few drinks, of course. But for me, what I like is the process of starting to paint and drink and seeing how it kind of happens. It's like a healthy drinking for me. It's not like to get a blitz out of my mind and just like flop around. It's actually just to kind of, having a couple drinks just helps me relax sometimes. I don't recommend it. I don't think it's like, everyone should do this, but this is just what I do and in my experience. And what I've come to understand is, well, not understand, but what intrigues me the most about it is I'm so uptight and rigid and sat up straight and, in a way that's like good for my back or whatever, when I'm on my first drink and when I start the painting. And my hands all shaky because I'm concentrating so much on like having a straight line and things like that. And by about the end of drink 3, coming on to drink 4, I notice my posture is a bit more like, relaxed. If I miss a line, it will just like swoop into a circle and it's just a bit more flowy. So it just, for me, it's a really nice way of expressing myself, and it just feels really nice and relaxing to me. So I finally did that after thinking about it for a long time. Like it's been probably since we almost moved in that I was like, I feel like doing some painting again. Not wall painting. Let's just be clear, we're not doing any renovations anytime soon. So that was one thing I did. Another thing that I found really key and valuable through this Weltschmerz and through this time was to clear space. And I know I talk about Walnut clearing space in here a lot and things like that, but one thing that I haven't done for a very long time was go through my Facebook friends. I had over 1,100 Facebook friends, and some of them are just from like people from programs who just click on and add you and stuff. Some of them I haven't even actually spoken to. Some people I haven't spoken to in like 10 years. Some people I have like 10 profiles that 5 are inactive. So like I went through my friends list, and there's probably still more to go, but I got down to about like 800 friends, and immediately that actually made me feel like I could remember how I said like I feel like I can't breathe. I could immediately feel like a little bit of like, it's like my throat opened up a little bit, almost like it was just like this kind of energetic little clearing of space, of dead stagnant space that just like I was just holding it there for some reason. So alongside that, what I also did, and a big contributor to my Weltschmerz at the moment, is stuff that's just popping up in front of my face that I haven't like asked for. So what I was actively doing over the weekend, throughout the whole course of the weekend, was anytime I saw something I didn't want to see, was on Facebook, was to either snooze the person or unfriend the person if it was someone I don't really talk to at all, or mute, snooze the person or mute the story for 30 days, or however that works. And doing that, I don't really have that much on my Instagram, but doing that, I think, which former Lazzy would have found really savage and really nasty and really mean. So if you are a person who's like, oh, I feel really bad, the people who you like snooze and all the things, they don't get a notification saying, oh, Laz unfollowed you. She's a bitch. So I just encourage you, if this feels like something you want to do, just really stand strong in your walnutting and know that it's actually just creating space for you, and you deserve to be put first, and you deserve to read what you want to be reading, not just, have all this stimulation in front of your bloody face all day long. So you really do get a choice in what you keep in your energy and in your vortex. And so I actively tried to make it my choice to what I'm seeing and what I'm reading over the weekend, and just put a bit more intentionality with that, which that was really like nice to go through. I recorded a podcast episode with Kate, and I'm so excited for this episode to come out. But we were talking about stress, and like the theme of Weltschmerz and everything was very prominent. And we talked about like stress, and she like listed all these things about stress. And I was like, I have literally had every single one of those. I felt like I had food stuck in my throat, like I'm choking, had a rash, intrusive thoughts, all the things. So just that awareness of the body and being like, oh my God, like I knew my body was telling me I was stressed, but really actually speaking back to my body and going, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I hear you, body, and I know. So yeah, episode Walnut Wednesday this week and next week and the following are all kind of on the sort of theme of what I've been going through at the moment, with some additional guests in between. So keep an eye out for the podcast if you've been following along with the Weltschmerz and kind of feeling into that alongside me as well. And another thing that was really really key for me was I voice noted a friend on Messenger, and I cried, and I acknowledged that I was crying, and then I felt embarrassed, and then I cried some more. And it wasn't, it was literally like I need you to hold space for me. I need to cry. I don't need advice. I didn't have to say this though. I'm lucky enough to have a friendship where it was just actively listened and understood that I didn't need advice. I didn't need to be told what to do. I just needed someone to go, fuck, that's rough, so having that form of expression as well was really delicious to me. And so Walnut, I encourage you that if you have a space like that, utilize it. Like people want to feel validated and like they're being helpful and all that kind of stuff. So on both ends, right? So active, if someone has come to you and using that active listening to go, okay, I haven't been asked to to give advice or to help. Life of a 5-1 profile, we want to help everyone and do everything we can to make the person feel better. Sometimes the person literally just wants to like spew up, cry a little bit, and for you to go, oh, that really sucks. Yes, your boyfriend was wrong. No, but you know what I mean? So I just thought I really wanted to come on with my voice walnut and share these key learnings and the things that I've found really valuable over the past couple of days that have helped me sort of just pop a little step up in terms of climbing out of the Weltschmerz pit. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up there. If you're on the replay, hashtag Walnut Wednesday. And if you've been here, like Becca has, hello beautiful again. Thank you for being here. So I will talk to you soon. Hashtag Walnut Wednesday when you're on the replay. Let me know that you're here and I'll pop back and say hi to you later. But thanks for witnessing me, for holding the space with me and for being here. And I'll talk to you on Walnut Wednesday. Bye.